Well, that's the Prime Minister, and he will now be reaching the U.S. later tonight. This is his fourth visit to the United States and a clear sign of the continued partnership between India and America. The Prime Minister will address a joint meeting of the U.S. Congress tomorrow. He will be the first foreign leader to do so this year. The Prime Minister is expected to talk about economic and trade ties. The key focus is believed to be India's rise as a counterbalance to China. Well, we spoke with two very reputed, influential India-born professors in Boston to know what they expect from this highly anticipated visit.
I think one of the nice things that's happened is Prime Minister Modi is recognizing that there is much to be gained for India for sure, but also for the United States, I'd say, by having a close relationship between the US and India.
And what would be your recommendations for Prime Minister Modi? Are there any suggestions that you'd like to make to him?
But I think keeping up the positive rhetoric is certainly a big plus. Some people discount the rhetoric and the, shall we say, marketing, but not me. I think it's a good thing, it's an important thing. But I think also we need to be mindful that along with the marketing and presentation and signaling of intent to do good things, one of the things that this administration has started doing very well is putting in place the individual bricks that are needed to build the edifice upon which some success will be manifest. And that's a long-run process, so I think it's a little bit difficult to expect a behemoth like the Indian polity or the Indian economy to move in 2 short years.
I think people know if there are opportunities, people will go. And people who have gone to India and then they say that, gee, Nikki Haley, clearly she loves India. I mean, even though she is governor of South Carolina and an American citizen, but she's an Indo-phile. And yet, she very candidly says that doing business in India is not easy. So that's the sense in which you want people to know, but really what you want is that conditions in India for doing business, they are to improve. Otherwise, no matter how much you market, how much you brand, it's not going to be that helpful.
Well, the fact is that Prime Minister Modi is coming to the United States and he is going to be addressing a joint session of the Congress. What would your expectations be from the speech that he will be making and from his visit overall?
I think there are twin objectives here. One is, of course, the economic objective that we have been talking about so far. The second is the political dimension, and that is because the world dynamic has changed, in the sense that China has become an economic powerhouse, and it has started to flex its military muscles as well. And in the region now, US and the West, and also China's neighbors, they are looking for a counterbalance. And that's the sense in which India is in an attractive position to offer herself as an ally of the West.
However,